This is the second date update on the 10 with Ramiro, Pebbles, Melissa, and Leroy. The Get Up Crew.
Hot 96.9.
Hey, Wes.
What up?
What up, man? You're looking for Shannon?
That's exactly right.
Okay, what happened? Talk to us.
All right, so we've been seeing each other for a while, and I'm just gonna say these times. All right, I know I f***ed up.
I love when they start out like this.
That's beautiful. Okay,
this is great.
What'd you do?
This is so stupid. Okay, so we're watching the Captain America movie, and I just get into that stupid conversation of like, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? And she gets grimy and said invisibility so that she could catch people talking about her.
Yeah.
So I was like, if we're going to go in that direction, then I'd be a shapeshifter. So I could turn into her my ex-girlfriend's boyfriend, and while we're having sex, I would turn into her dad so that she could cause her life.
Okay, hold on.
What?
That is the most random and creepy request.
What is wrong with you?
I feel like you've thought about this before.
That is so specific.
Yeah.
So you would turn into your ex-girlfriend's current boyfriend, start having sex with her, and in the middle of sex, turn into her father?
Okay.
Exactly.
Weirdo.
What a sick mind.
Yeah, that was okay, and that was basically her reaction too.
Yeah.
And she calls me a sick and we went out a few times after that, but I was like, I'm like, I could tell she didn't like to look at me. She didn't look at me in the same way.
Yeah, no, because you're crazy.
Whatever. She started it. Okay. Look. Okay.
Wait, how did she start it?
Because she said, I want to catch people talking about me so I would be invisible, and you were like, hold my beer.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Originally, I was going to say Wolverine, so I could be like, in UFC God.
Yeah.
But she went low, so I was like, I took her to the gutter.
Yes, you did.
All right. I mean,
and then that's a good defense, right?
Listen. I'm glad that we know what we're getting into when she goes, that guy's a sick and we'll say, he was just joking. He heard you go low. He wanted to go lower. That's not really what he wants. He really wants to be Wolverine. He doesn't want to be... Oh, my God. That is phenomenal. Okay, Wes, just please do me a favor. We're going to call her next. Just shut up. Let us do the talking, okay?
Hello.
Hi, is this Shannon?
Jesus, now what?
Oh, God.
Now what? No, Shannon, can we explain why we're calling? It's Ramiro, Pebbles, and Melissa, the Get Up Crew show.
Listen, whatever you're trying to sell me, I don't want to. No. Take off.
Let me explain. So, we got your phone number from a gentleman that would love to go on a date with you. It's a guy that you know. Okay, and he gave us your phone number, and we're asking you on a date on his behalf, but the reason that we're asking you on a date on his behalf is because if you agree to it, we will pay for the date. So it's not a blind date. You will pay for the restaurant, the day, the time. So we're talking one date, free food, free drinks, just to see if you and this guy have a chemistry.
So I get a free meal for just one date with some random dude.
Yeah, but he's not even random. You know him.
Oh, God, I already know who you're going to say.
You do? Who do you think it is?
It's Wes, right?
Uh-oh.
It is Wes. So is that a good thing, hearing Wes's name?
Hell no. He's a bitch.
Yo, what? What do you want to call me a bitch? Can I defend myself now?
Wait, hold on. Okay. I gave you explicit instructions to be quiet. Okay, so Shannon, Wes is on the phone right now, listening.
Whoa. Why are you calling me a bitch? Is this because of some superhero power thing?
What the is the superhero power thing?
What do you mean? What, remember when I said I wanted to my ex-girlfriend and then turn into her dad with her head? That's not it.
Oh, my God.
No, that was ridiculous, but that was all hypothetical. I actually saw you being a bitch.
When?
When you cried inside the restaurant.
Whoa.
Wait. What, he cried inside of a restaurant?
I did not cry. I just got a little misty-eyed. There's a difference.
What? What happened?
Why?
Because of stupid wrestling. That's why.
He was crying.
Oh.
Wait, why were you crying?
Hold on. You're going to make it sound worse than it is, okay? Let me tell the story.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling the story.
Yeah, hold on. Let her tell the story. I'm very confused. You were in a restaurant and started crying about wrestling.
Yeah, so he grabs his phone and he's watching wrestling because his friend told him to. And he's so into it, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, he's crying like a little girl inside the restaurant.
Okay.
What?
Okay, off. That's not what happened. Okay, can I tell the truth now?
Okay. Please do. What's your defense?
Okay, so I don't know if you guys watch WWE or not, but John Cena is a wrestler, and for my entire childhood, he was the number one good guy, okay?
I know. Listen, I know what you're talking about. He turned bad. I mean, I've talked about this many times myself. I didn't cry when I've talked about it. You're talking about him turning bad guy?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
And when I saw it, I just got,
No, that didn't mean he was justifying it.
Yeah.
Look, I just got a little emotional because it just kind of brought back memories of my childhood.
Yeah.
And that's just like, I didn't cry.
Yeah, your lips started quivering and tears started coming out of your eyes. I mean, if that's not crying, what is?
What? But I'm being quiet about it. You're acting like I was being loud like a 2-year-old woman gets candy.
This guy's me
No.
up.
I don't give a what you think. Crying is crying, and you cried. You cried like a little bitch, and it was all over bullshit wrestling.
Wait, hold on. So you're inside the restaurant, you're looking at your phone, and you start crying, and like you didn't think this might have been the thing that made her not want to see you? Why didn't you tell us that?
Because she didn't say anything at the time. What are we talking about?
I was too embarrassed to talk. You were crying about acting.
All right, okay. Honestly, this, okay? I'm sick of hearing that wrestling is fake bull. Okay?
Is it not? I don't get it.
Well, excuse me.
Oh,
How's
sorry.
it okay to cry during a movie
okay.
and the cartoon lion dies? Okay? But all of a sudden, I'm a bitch for crying about my childhood hero who I met when I was like 12 turning bad? Huh?
He couldn't handle him kicking Cody in the nuts?
No, hell no.
I mean, he has a good story there, Shannon. That's what it was. It was his childhood hero turning bad. That's why he cried. You couldn't, you can't accept that?
No, it's different. I mean, we were sitting at a table in a restaurant, and you're 30. That's why.
I feel bad about the crying thing isn't like, I think men should be able to cry without criticism, but the whole, over wrestling is a little questionable, I think.
Okay, I'm torn because I love the wrestling thing, but I also don't know about. Just imagine like you're at the table next door and you see this guy pick up his phone and he's looking at it and then all of a sudden a tear starts coming. Like, are you thinking like family member died or something?
Right.
You're not thinking, oh my God, John Cena and The Rock are both, they aligned against Cody Rhodes for the big WrestleMania match. Anyway,
that was real.
No, I'm just, okay, Shannon, would you be willing to give him another opportunity if he promises not to do this again?
Hell no. He cried because a man kicked another man in the balls. That's a bitch move.
You know what? Off, you lying bitch. You.
The second date update on the 10th.